One's gone, Harold Ramis, and I wonder if you guys could talk about your memories of him or your favorite stories of working with Harold on this movie.
Well, Harold was a great doctor, you know, smart guy, wonderful man, and I met him along with Belushi and Bill Murray back in when I did. I was fortunate when I started working with the National Lampoon magazine to do an off-Broadway theatrical show where they were all working together, and that's where I met Harold for the first time. And I always felt I had this great secret because Harold was the one who didn't get hired by Saturday Night Live. And when I talked to the National Lampoon magazine about doing a movie, they said, well, look, if you ever do a movie that's based on the script that we have here in this sort of one stage show, then maybe you'll get to produce it, perhaps even to direct it. And so most of the cast, Bill the Rabbit, Belushi, Bill and Harold, everyone got picked up except Harold. And so I said, Harold, let's go write a script that's based on our show, because that way I get to do it. Perhaps if we could ever get it made. He started writing, and that movie actually became Animal House. And it was really the beginning of my career and his career. And the secret that I knew was that Harold was as strong as Bill Murray was, as John Belushi was, as Gil was on that stage. Because he performed with them every single night, and he stood really strong. He just didn't have to get on Saturday Night Live. And so when I got to do Stripes, I immediately thought, well, Harold should co-partner with Bill Murray, that they would be great together because I had seen them together. It was a sort of secret knowledge that I had. And it was a great pleasure to sort of work with him. And we ended up working together about 5 or 6 times in our lives, and really I always thought of him as this brother of mine, and it's really a terrible sadness to have lost him when we did.
Dan, how about you? Any thoughts or memories of working on Ghostbusters?
As a collaborator, it was wonderful to write with him because he was so knowledgeable. Although he wasn't a believer in the supernatural, he knew all about the research that was being done around the world and all the paranormal departments and universities and the work of Maimonides Dream Lab and Dr. Roll and the ASPR. He knew all that stuff that my great-grandfather had turned on to me through my dad and my grandfather, and he knew all those references. And then, of course, he knew what we were trying to do, to marry all of that real vernacular and all of the real science to the ghost movies of the 30s. Abbott and Costello, Bob Hope and Bing Crosby, the Bowery Boys, they all did ghost movies. And so he knew exactly what we were trying to connect with here. He was just a great writing partner. And wonderful to work with as an actor, and just one of the funniest, most intelligent, and non-hysterical people I've ever met.
Ernie, any thoughts on Harold?
Yeah, you know, I've been working as an actor for 84, 84, right? 83 we started. So maybe about 15 years I've been an actor, but I really started working in film and TV a couple of years before. So this was kind of, it was different. And these guys, I love them dearly, but, you know, there's a little bit of insanity involved in the arts. You know, a lot of things going on, and it's moving really fast, and I'm trying to sort of keep up and make sense. Harold was always, for me, the go-to guy. Harold, he would always take the time, and we'd always talk about it, and he would look at me when I was kind of going, what the hell? Harold would go, Ernie. And it's like, I knew it was okay. I learned a lot from just the way he conducted himself and he carried himself. And it helped me to sort of remember to always keep my balance. He always seemed to be balanced, and I appreciate that part. I've always felt very close to him, I think because of it, because I did, I learned a lot from him.
It's a wonderful thing to see him smile and make him laugh. That was a big reward.
William, how about you? Any thoughts on?
Well, I didn't know him before,
I didn't have a great deal to do with him making it, but every single time I had anything to do with him meant something. And I found him a man of extraordinary goodness and great taste. He had an innate, deep taste about what was good, what was appropriate, and he was calm, but he always felt that whatever insanity was going around, he was marshaling in his head in a way that was going to make everything good. That's how I felt. You could trust his criticism, and that is a great thing.
Ivan, can you tell us about casting Annie Potts as Janine? She brought that great voice.